I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business now.
The second of the game, and time is up. Real Madrid have gone down in the opening game here. A big disappointment for those who've so looked forward to it. There is plenty of time to turn it. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. No, that's not the ball he wanted. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Walker. Alaba. It's Grealish. It's a great... The shot's on! It's there!
And some of the best managers I've played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Walker. Could be thinking about, can he finish? It's anyone's ball. Clearance and very necessary.
De Bruyne really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Manchester City have made some interesting moves in getting their fullbacks to tuck in.
Right approach, isn't it?
Yeah, so many fullbacks now just want to get forward, Peter.
Towering header! Oh, nearly, but really is nothing.
Mbappe just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Well weighted. Oh, looking at that, the defence was beaten. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Mbappe. Real Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. You could do with more sharpness in their passing. Aimed long and direct. He's on his way. Shoots! Great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Great lead! That's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Walker needed to come up with a better ball.
Kyle Walker encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well intercepted, really alerts the danger. And it's Kovacic. Well played, he saw that coming. Great ball, and now the shot. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. De Bruyne done very well to intervene. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Has he found his man? Played into space out wide. That's been won straight back. And he's on his way! Can he score? Decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Here we are, off they go for half time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Already up and running for the second half.
Real Madrid need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Up he gets! Into the power! Oh! The second half is off to a flyer! That has certainly made things interesting.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
And the finish! Oh! Madrid! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked...
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Missed by a fraction. Alaba goes looking. Real Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Kovacic making use of the space out wide. Room for a shot, has a swing at it! It's broken loose. Ball's loose and he's after it. That's been repelled. Chance to going for goal! Wants to get it forward quickly. Now it's De Bruyne. And has a hit! He's managed to get himself offside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
It just has to be done.
Ake. Out to the left it goes. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Foden plays it forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Towards the flank.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Should have been the equaliser.
Foden was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Real Madrid want to hold on for a few more moments. Okay. Pushes it out wide. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to...
Has a pop! It's coming out! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! That was Real Madrid have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. Yeah, a truly outstanding comeback by any measure. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yes, they turned the lost cause into a great cause. It took resilience and character, but they had ample amounts.
Thanks to Jim, and with that, Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. He's gone for it! Keeper's done ever so well. Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp. Can he finish? Oh, Inter! And Inter go in front. Inter Milan took the early advantage. Nino Terran. Forward it goes. Laid back in. No, big chance! What about it? They have brought themselves an equaliser. Time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss. Poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement, the execution was top draw. Has certainly made things interesting. Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you just scored. You can ease looking to save. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for. Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic. So we have a breakthrough. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. And the finish! Stop. Wasn't easy. Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. Towering header! That's a half-decent try. Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Well positioned to make that interception. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high. And what are they trying to achieve? Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men. Shot goal! And oh! He's going after it. That's been one straight back. Shoot! Oh! Just took too long getting forward. Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that. And that one never really got going. Speculative strike. Asensio tries to get it forward quickly. Correa. Accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Strike goes up and over. Spotted the run and played it through. Looking to break out here. Correa.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right. He couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Oh, good interception. Deftly done. That's a hit! Aimed low and direct. Needs to get it forward quickly. Very well to intervene. The referee brings the first half to a close. Oh, a really good half of football. 3 goals and just 1 separating them. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
The action has already resumed here.
Inter need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players will oversee that.
Swung over. Bill Hamilton! Really well taken goal. 2 goal lead. Firmly in control. Right in front of goal. There was no way he was going to miss.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful end.
Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain keeping their men at arm's length there.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there.
Teamwork was key to that.
It's one! This could fall anywhere! Can he finish? Flags up.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
He's made certain that won't get through. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Don't shoots! I think it's got its work done.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
Knocks it away. Spin intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
Aimed low and direct. He's gone for it! No, not quite. That's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's left his man. Right with the crossfield ball. It's Koren. He's in! Oh, he's broken through. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Some brilliant interception. Correa, he's had a go! He's kicked it out just.
Well, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Attempts to play it through. He's had a shot! It's a class save. He had to be at his best. And it's hoisted clear. Aimed low and direct. It's the through ball. Now the breakaway. He's got away. Shakes the shoots. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that is not the outcome. Wherever you are on this most pleasant evening, there has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. Can he finish? Great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's hoisted clear. Good progress is made on the ball. Where to next? Help's available out wide. Gets into some space. Going through. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Has a pop! That's the heart of the try.
Mkhitaryan certainly could have and should have made more of that.
It's a promising ball. Wants to win it back.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
To save. He's had a goal! No! Tries to get it forward quickly. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Inter pushed both fullbacks into. It's Mkhitaryan! The keeper barely had to move.
Mkhitaryan might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Mkhitaryan! Stop. Wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
He sorted that out. A better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision making and weak execution.
It's caught him there, it's a free kick. He's made certain that won't get through. He's gone for it! Goal! Barcelona! You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Barcelona takes the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Very well to intervene. Really wasn't very much in far away from being a final ball.
Barcelona just had to shoot!
It really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
It's Lewandowski. Lewandowski needing to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
This could fall anywhere.
In towards the middle.
Chance to break. Whistle goes for half time. So there you have it. One small part of football still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. All the decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Barcelona needing a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. We're just back from your break. There's very little. It's one! It's a goal! Inter are back in business! Time and space of plenty, he was never going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
With a delicate ball. Forward it goes.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting. It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Oh, well intercepted, really alerts the danger.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Laid down the flank, cut out in the nick of time. In he flies! Great effort, he flew in with courage. No complaints about his effort and commitment, he just needs to start heading in the right direction to get the drift. Great ball, now the shot! Out to the left it goes, crosses it in low. And Inter now could counter-attack. How about a shot? The shot's on! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. And you know, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. It was all very well drilled. Barcelona go into the lead. It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Going for goal! Barcelona are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk. Speculative strike. That would have been game, set and match. Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there. Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. The referee's given a throw. Aim low and direct. Well weighted. And he's there to cut it out. And the finish! Relieving. Just needed better contact. Forward it goes. Ball through needs to be good here. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Drilled in low. And there goes the whistle. Whatever the shortcomings are on the side, it's a great goal. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific and crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place simply a monument. Hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Marquinhos. Decent progress down the left. Well read, he sorted that out. It's Marco Asensio. And out to the left it goes. Laid back in. Wants to get it forward quickly. If you see three stare, that tells the whole story.
Manchester City just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
He spotted the run and played it through. It's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Paris Saint-Germain have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
That's interesting. So what do Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick? We have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Asensio, the real chance here. Oh God! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Gets one in. That intervention was very necessary. It's on the back foot. Let's make sure that won't get through. Back into the middle. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Yeah, that does look a foul. He's given a free kick. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Good interception. Kovacic. He's got options out wide. Kovacic. It's on you. It's a hit!
And that's a vision, and that's a finish with a minimum of fuss.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
We sit high. Aim long and direct. A well intercepted. Really alerts the danger. Coming up to half time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Looks to clip it forward. Marquinhos. It's a promising ball. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Hakimi looking to break out here. Ball's out on the left now. Going through. It's half time. So there you have it. A close little half of football. Still had its moments. Ultimately produced just 1 goal.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. The action is back on the way. 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution. This is good, that's a foul. Now as good a time as any to pull level. He's shaping up to have a track from here. Marco Asensio and the finish! Kovacic. Hakimi. Pops it in gently. Goes straight through to the keeper. Another Silva. Kyle Walker. De Bruyne. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's going to be pulled back for that one. It's Ake. Asensio. Takes it out to the wing. Marco Asensio. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. It's De Bruyne. De Bruyne takes the long option. Face to face with the shoots! Back of the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective groups. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Keeps everyone guessing. Can he find a finish now? Okay. It's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. I've got changes here from both sides, in fact. De Bruyne. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting. It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind. Helps available out wide. Kimpembe. De Bruyne. De Bruyne!
De Bruyne simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Keeper goes low. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. And the shot! Oh, rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Jim, your thoughts? It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they paid the price and deserved to.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution for one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Bernardo Silva.
Ake. De Bruyne. Kovacic. Goal!
Forward it goes. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Timely intervention. There goes the final whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. But what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester City certainly give themselves a pat on the back.
Always what you did, always what you said. Love is just everything's okay. It's always what you wanted, always want a chance. Never gave me nothing but a cold, hard glance. Cold, refreshing time. Time is what you need. You needed me for nothing but the air I breathe. Lead the way, make me delay. Must not break. I'm so sick of running away. Like a kid with a video game. Spin it to the all the simple things, all the little things will make it hard to touch my skin now. This is what you want, feeling not a rush. Cold and simple push makes it hard for me to look down. Wanna be alone, wanna be alone, wanna be alone. Just like my friend, I'm not gonna get out of the I just said when I hear everything now. Forget about your troubles. Spin into the wheel on the what you said.
Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. So it's away we go then. Tim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would go for Robert Lewandowski. As good a centre forward with his back to goal as I've seen. He can turn and roll defenders for fun. And once facing his target, he's
he's got that all wrong. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. To open the scoring. What a sensational save from Ederson!
Well, it's always worrying that the psyche is affected after a missed penalty.
It's De Bruyne. Really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. He's gone for it! Very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
That's not going to make it. Chance to break as he picks him out. It's Lewandowski. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's
Lewandowski! Now it's De Bruyne. Ake. Face the shot on! And the flag has stayed down as a pull! Good stop. Wasn't easy.
well, as test scope, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Spreads it towards the left. It's De Bruyne. Wants to win it back. Looking to break out here. He's left his man. Trying to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
De Bruyne. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And the shots. Now the counter. Bernardo Silva plays it forward. Now they can break here. It's a loose ball. Gets it back. Flips one over. Here he goes. He's been given a side.
He just needs a cooler head to get that right. He got a little excited in his willingness to run clear.
Long ball, but not especially accurate. Plays it out to the wing. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. It's the half-time whistle. So one team has broken through. Not for the want of trying. Interesting game up to now. but still goalless. So they're heading no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. We are already promptly back underway.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
He's made certain that won't get through. Kovacic. To get it forward quickly. It's Lewandowski. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Aimed low and direct. That's Kovacic. Oh, good interception. By a lack of accuracy. Pinged one through, goes for goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good lively movements, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Towering header! He has done it! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted it.
Lewandowski! Plays it forward quickly. Into the middle. It's a brilliant interception.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Fine defending there. Kyle Walker. Oh, it's De Bruyne. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Forward it goes. Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's De Bruyne. Oh, looking to shoot. Oh, and that could have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there. Manchester City are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Going through. Swung in towards the middle. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Barcelona are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be caused.
Breakaway. Side, I think. Yes, it is.
Look, I know our is very different, but he moved on.
And the finish! Here it is now, surely!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. That will be the final act. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter.
Bisa musim bar berarti ya? Murah. Oh, maksudnya. Aduh, sama musim bar ini. Aku deh. Bebas gitu. Udah murah deh, Pak.
Up again, looking at the mirror, making sure it's all the same. Looking in the mirror, making sure I understand that I'm living here in the prison that I am. Cheers to the lunations, cheers to the time they turn to confessions. When you write your fears and hopes on the paper, this is the way I acknowledge the maker. Fortunately, it's my heart. What you listen to is my heart. I probably lose heart cause it sheds so much. I probably lose stress cause it cares about my people when it keeps not stop. Peace to the ones on my side is my equals. Peace to the ones with the gaps on the evils. My strength don't come from the evil. I sing songs from my heart cause I am free. From the day I started to the day I departed. All that I want to be. I am free. From the day I started to the day I departed. All that I want to be.
The stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It's a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Got on the way here pretty promptly. Referee's given a throw. We sit high. Dembele, crowd calling for him to shoot. Intervention was very necessary. Going for goal! Stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Forward it goes. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
He's got away. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards to get them off and running. Never any doubt. He was just never going to miss.
You could feel the tension as he stepped up to take that, but it didn't bother him, and he tucked it away perfectly.
Paris Saint-Germain are ahead, 1 goal to the good. Mbappe just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. It's Dembele. He's one up and a shot! Great save, real class.
Dembele really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
He's gone for it! Really should have hit the net.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Carvajal gets into a right position to intercept. Needs to get it forward quickly. Trying to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Keeper's ball. Rudiger positions himself well and cuts it out. And he's on his way. He'll have a kick. No mistake. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of how you've got it, how you don't. Brilliant.
Paris Saint-Germain have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Oh, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's there to cut it out. He's blowing direct. That's well defended. Forward it goes. Needs to get it forward quickly. Oh, the help goes looking. Looking for space out wide. Mbappe. And it's been taken straight back.
Brings the first half to a close. Well, I've seen very little to indicate hope that this will continue. They've committed to this game with great desire. They'll need to back away from that.
Paris Saint-Germain sits in pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. We're already back on. Can he put it away? And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Puts it away. Mbappe puts one! Oh, taken with style! The second half off to a spectacular start! Lovely goal, perfect poise to can he score? It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. As he picks him out, as a swing at it! In it goes! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Paris Saint-Germain are really pouncing on outside passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heavily.
Paris Saint-Germain took a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about it.
It's through, it's well read.
Mbappe.
All through needs to be good. It shoots! They scored! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception and shaping to whack it, and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Real Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games. That's changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. Mbappe.
And in it goes. They are right back in business. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Look, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
You can't say now that he hasn't been warned. He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
It's a clever pass. It's in! Good try. About the outcome.
Dembele certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Sticks in a foot to win it back.
We're not going to make any further progress now.
Bernat. Low and direct.
It's Dembele.
The shot's on!
Paris Saint-Germain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. Back into the middle. He's left his back. Hits one! Oh, the twin! And the comeback is complete! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out. Never mind one. There was real venom in the strike. Clear composure from the placement.
Second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Marquinhos. It's Dembele. He's picked him out. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Gets it away. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Loose ball. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. In disappointment. Defeat, back to the drawing board. And you look back on the game,
dekorasi lah.
Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us today when the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere is terrific, and kickoff is moments away. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. The action has already started. Well, this is intense. They talk about it for months, they remember it for years. It matters almost too much when Barca and Real collide. How can you, Tim, see making a difference here?
Well, I've got to go for a man who rarely makes a mistake, Thibaut Courtois.
A great shot stopper. But what sets him apart, for me, is the way he commands his box. And that he does with supreme authority.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Forward it goes. Through the middle. Just the goalkeeper. He had a shot! Goal! Round the twit! Mbappe, the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up. Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. Just listen.
It could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well played, he saw that coming. Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. He's lifting it over. The ball needed to be better there, that's a wasted chance.
Lewandowski
Hits one! Barcelona are back in business! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they paid the price and deserved it.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got caught napping.
Decent ball. Aimed long and direct. Pops it in gently. Timely intervention. Has to get it forward quickly. Done very well to intervene. Gets one in. Let's make sure that won't get through.
Martinez.
Could move up a gear here. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. That's clearly not what he wanted to do. Tries to stroke it through. Lewandowski. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Get the pass he's looking for. Played into space out wide. There's the end of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. We'll review the first half. That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. Mbappe! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
He's made certain that won't get through.
Martinez.
Battles to win it back. Keeps it out wide. Shoots! Wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line.
Big chance! And now they can launch a counter. Trying to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now the counter. We sit high, right through the middle. He's left his man. And he's whipped it in. Cut a shot! Flags up. Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off. Pops it in gently. Lewandowski. It's good distance on it. That's on it. It's a brilliant interception. Plays it out to the wing. It's gone away. Gets up to head it. Very well to get to that. Lewandowski really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was. Up to meet it! In for the pieces! In he goes again! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! And however many surrounded him, that is what he could do. Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position. They had it where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a similar position when it didn't seem on. It's really crafty business. Barcelona go into the league. Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Looking to break out here. Chip through. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver. Keep on and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Just get forward quickly. Brushed off the ball there. Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box. If it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance. It is all over. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to a goal. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. No wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite spectacular. It's a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. As you can see, we've already started here.
Yeah, that's tough defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Help's available out wide. Up for the header! And the ball's come out! In he goes again! Tried that time. Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Needed a better pass there.
It's Greenish. Greenish.
That's a pop! It's there! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Looks to clip it forward. He's got rid of that. Kovacic. Grealish. He's gone for it.
Zielinski.
Who's ball? Who's going to get that?
Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0.
It's one!
Kovacic. Kovacic.
It's made sure that that won't get through. Had himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Shoots! Really should have hit the net.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Damian goes looking. It's Correa. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Inter are back in business.
Inter are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Has certainly made things interesting.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
That'll be the last act of the first half. Really interesting game here. Very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Cut out in the nick of time. Grealish. Good ball. Has a swing at it. Good save. Keeper read that well.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
It's Kovacic. Surely he's had a go! The great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
I thought he did so well to exploit the space that was afforded to him then. Deserved more.
Bernardo Silva. He's got the ball. He goes for goal. Wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Massive lead. He's done very well to get to that.
Bernardo Silva really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting. It's probably fortunate.
He's had a shot.
It's Kovacic.
Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Kovacic.
He's got through. And the shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Ball on the spot. Can he? The comeback is complete. Oh, dispatch and certainty.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and the heart and mouth moment for the taker.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So we have a breakthrough.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back of it.
Getting forward quickly. Foden. It's a great. The shot's on! It's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
That's been levered clear. Point blank header! Should have equalised.
Grealish couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Into Milan, have it back, and they can go again. Will be a throw. Forward it goes. Pops it in gently. Intervention was very necessary.
Inter are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Plays it out to the wing. Darmian looking to get on the end of this.
Well, Inter certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
In comes the cross. Aimed low and direct. The final whistle has ended in disappointment, defeat, and back to the drawing board. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just
Wherever you are on this most pleasant evening, there has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Already we're on the way here. It's loose. Marquinhos goes looking. Played out to the right. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Paris Saint-Germain cannot keep hold of the ball. Forward it goes. Chance. Heads it! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take the risk, as cunning as it comes.
1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
And it's been taken straight back. Into header! Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Real chance to break.
That's Dembele.
He's left his shoot. He's there to make a great save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Held by the keeper. Puts it forward. He's got away. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Hits one! Very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Massive lead! That's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried there.
Just to get the forward quickly. It's a promising ball. Shoots! Sticks it away! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Barcelona have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I have no idea.
No foul, says the referee. Running with the ball, can they build on it? Out wide to the right. Very well to intervene. That'll be the last act of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. They come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Already promptly back underway.
Paris Saint-Germain can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose. You can't afford to lose patience in this second half. You've got to persevere.
Marquinhos. Aim low and direct. And he put it away! And he turned on better, and he knows it. And the finish!
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
All through needs to be good here. Cut out in the nick of time. She's in out wide. on the back foot. Out to the left it goes. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Get the pass he's looking for. It's got through to him. Going through. And a shot! Wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Great lead! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend.
But he's had a shot! Shortage of confidence there.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Bernat. Battles to win it back. Trying to play it through.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Bruno Pereira. Over to the left. He's got away. Nice touch. He's gone for it! That could cost them.
Oh, he can't hide away from how important that was.
What a dexterous run from a defender. That intervention was very necessary. Well, they could break here. Goes long. Well, that's it. Just control there. Oh, right, he sorted that out. Big chance! Yes! Brilliant interception. And that will be the final act. That is not the outcome they were after. Truly disappointing defeat. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused.
Warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is Mbappe who's got himself a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game.
Oh, crossbar!
Tries to cross.
Shot a goal! Goal! Real Madrid! And that's got him off course the air.
Real Madrid took the early advantage. Timely intervention. Keeper's got good distance on that. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Dinks one in.
That's a pop!
Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Played out to the right. And the weighted pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. One time to go. Face to face with has a swing at it. And in it goes. Too easy. Out of sight.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Real Madrid, a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. He's gone for it! Goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Shoots! He's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Gets up to head it! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Desperately calling for it out wide. That's been won straight back. Aimed low and direct. Mbappe, this is promising. That'll be a throw. Let's get it forward quickly. Two-goal cushion! It's looking safe! Real Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter.
He's gone for it! Great idea, it's poorly executed.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
Chip through. Let's make sure that won't get through. Mbappe clips one through. And already they're looking to run away. From right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you
He put himself into a great position. Has got rid of that. And the finish! That's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last minute chance that really should have been converted. The game has already resumed here. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. John referee's given a throw. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Looking for space out wide. Mbappe. He just whacks it away. Calhanoglu goes looking. Accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's a promising ball. Goes for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose! Yeah, good idea, just poorly. Can he finish?
Yeah, that's tough defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's made certain that won't get through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Damian sticks in a foot to win it back. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Well intercepted, really announced the danger. Was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Very promising.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Mbappe! Is it in? Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in a one, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Real Madrid totally rampant here. It's a loose ball. Stuck out there for a good challenge. Cuts it out. Shakes the shoot. People always have the measure of that.
But he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And out to safety. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be and he's delivering.
Modric. Modric. Breaks on here. Stefan de Vrij. Forward it goes. So that's it. It is all over. Not the outcome they were after. A truly disappointing defeat. What are your thoughts on today's game, Jim?
Inter really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
In the city of lights. In the backstreet bars and neon lights. Won't you follow me into the jungle? Into the jungle. Very warm welcome to you this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here. and the match that follows ought to follow suit. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Just joining us, we are already on the way. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's Kovacic. He's picked him out. Just the goalkeeper has a hit! Oh, very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
He's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Towering header! It's gone ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class range.
And in he flies! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you can catch a boot. And done so.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Foden goes looking. And he's there to cut it out. Forward it goes. Going through. Hardly anything between the sides. And it's one goes for goal! It's broken loose. Kovacic. He's spotted the road and played it through. And he's on his has a pop! Into the net! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Very cleverly provided the return ball there. Made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Out wide to the right. That'll be a throw. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Kovacic looks to deep on it. Cuts it out. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pushes it out wide. Alaba does well there. Alert. Mbappe. Shakes the shoot! Great ball to play with, but he will be gutted to miss that.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
It was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Back into the middle. And foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half.
But it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. It's the start of the second half. Very well to intervene. It's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's through and hits one! Wants to get it forward quickly. Loose. Kovacic. It's a clever pass. Nice little flick. Well, he's covered quite a distance. Punching across. Kane put it away! Steered forward. Through ball is intercepted. Alaba, Mbappe. Stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Dashing forward at pace.
Ah, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Kyle Walker. De Bruyne plays it out to the flank. Foden, he's gone for it! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Mbappe tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
And the shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as let's go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Checks on the touchline. Change about to occur. It's on the it's there! And surely that settles it. And however many surrounded him, that is what he could do.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it
Shoots! And the ball's come out! They can break here. Great strength. Mbappe! He's got himself a pinch of a goal.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of the skies alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
There's some activity down on the touchline. Seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question there, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Real Madrid themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Modric.
There he goes, motoring forward. Shots on, he's gone for it! All at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Low and direct. Mbappe! Plays it forward. Nothing doing. Let's make sure that won't get through. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Obviously moved that into enemy territory. Keep up and try something new. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester City.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest. Can he finish? Terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
He's gone for it! Keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Forward. What does he try from here? Crowd calling for him to shoot. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Chalanolu goes looking. That had to be more accurate. All the way back and they start again. Bernat takes it out to the wing. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
So what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Looking for space out wide.
That's a hit!
It's anyone's ball. Keep ball forward. Gets wrestled off the ball. Needs to get it forward quickly. Long and direct. That's not going to make it. Trying to play it through. Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was, it's the day! That's even wayward. That's Dembele. Stuck out of there for a good challenge. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Gets it out. Defending, albeit to an unexpected source. I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from the forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, the striker should be the first line of our defence, and he's delivering. Marquinhos, Dembele, looking to get on the end of this. Over to the left. He's got away. Looks to clip it forward. Dembele, and he's shown him a clean. He'll hammer it in. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain with half time at hand. Perfect timing. It's always a great sighting on football. Hits one! What about it? Inter are back in business. That time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss. It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier. Half-time whistle goes. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. The 2 goals, 1 each. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly. A goal each. The game has already resumed here. Murray, can he score? Well positioned to make that interception. Now Caddy's has a shot! Forward it goes. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Oh man, he sorted that out. Bernat. Accusatory stare there tells the whole story. That was just poor decision making and a weak execution. Wants to flip. Has a pass! Done very well to get to that. Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage. Up for a header! With his head, but couldn't steer it in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, that's not the ball he wanted. It's a foul, free kick's been given. Mkhitaryan gets his final warning. Yeah, he has to change his ways, or this ref, Bernat, has got himself a free kick. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have...
And the finish! Big relief, it's just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
He's the lefty's man. The shot's on! Nearly, but nearly nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Saint Saint-Germain have it back and they can go again. Correa, look at big chance, must be! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Kane put it away! Great save, real class.
Oh, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Managed to get it away. Paris Saint-Germain haven't made a substitution yet. Going through, Dembele. Pick that up. He's made certain that won't get through. It's Dembele. And the shot! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. They have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
It's made sure that that won't get through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mkhitaryan. Is it in? And in it goes. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where. He didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
He snuffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch, devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And the weighted pass, going for goal!
Renato Sanchez.
And that's that. That is truly disappointing. It's a results business, and this result is worth nothing. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence.
Ball is alright.
Broken, bruised and burned, but the lessons never learned. Twisted time to time. But I like the way it hurts. I don't know what to do with myself right now. I can't think about nobody else right now. Give you love, give me nothing till I'm back there inside. Give me all, I'm going on it, 'cause I still want you tonight. Oh yeah. But I fight because I can. Though I'm scarred and scared. No one but you can. I don't know what to do with myself. I can't think about nobody else right now. Give you love, give me nothing till I'm back there inside. Give me all, I'm going on it, 'cause I still want you tonight. Oh yeah. I give you love, give me nothing. Give me all, I'm going on it, 'cause I still want you tonight. Give you love, give me nothing till I'm back there inside. Give me all, I'm going on it, 'cause I still want you tonight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we acting wild. We acting wild. I give her everything I want. This is star. This is star. I give you every single thing. I give you all. Why did the devil just knock on my door? Why did I keep coming every time I have a vision? They be closing the door. Why did these women stand next to the with money and hope that they go on the blocks? Why does my mama keep praying and hoping that I'm the one that can get inside the slums? Mama, I ain't a bitch. It's all about the money.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. Will and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is shoots! Keeper's done ever so well. Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp. Lack of accuracy. Kovacic. This is promising. It's offside. Yes, it is. Dembele. And it's Grealish. Cuts it out. There's a long ball. He's through the middle. Well played, he saw that coming. Kyle Walker. Still goalless at the moment. Gundogan has a swing at it. Trying to get there. Walker. He's on the back foot. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And he's surging through. Oh, he's broken through. Hits one! Marquinhos gets into the right position to intercept. Dembele tries to dink it in. There's one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looks very promising.
Paris Saint-Germain just had...
And the shot! It's in!
Well, you know, we're thinking about that. I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Played out to the right. And he's cut it out. Big chance! Sticks it away! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot on sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter,
He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
and that was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Has gone out. And it's Bernat. Bernat goes looking. Bernat needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Looks to clip it forward, and he's there to cut it out. There's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
We're already into the second period.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done. But that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Can he finish? He should have done better, and he knows it.
Bowden clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it. Manchester City are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Ball through needs to be good here. Can he put it away? Dembele. Defending was strong and firm. moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Forward it goes. And it goes straight through to the keeper. It's made sure that that won't get through. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. How about a shot? Shot a goal! Really should have hit the net. Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch. Gundogan. Oh, that's clearly not where he wanted to do. Dembele. Asensio starts to play it back. Oh, the ball's come loose! It's Grealish. Manchester City have made some interesting moves in getting their fullbacks to tuck in. A bright approach, isn't it? Yeah, so many fullbacks now just want to get forward, Peter. Bernat. Dembele. Brushed off the ball there. And he's all. And the finish! There's a goal! Paris Saint-Germain are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count. Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention. I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. Dembele. Paris Saint-Germain are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say. Kovacic tries to get it forward quickly. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage. Looks to thread it through. Low and direct. Manchester City are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk. As well there, alert. Paris Saint-Germain have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on. Marquinhos plays it forward. Lovely bit of skill there. Driving on, he could shoot here. Referee has just said play on. And that is that. It has ended in disappointment, defeat, and back to the drawing board. Wherever you are on this most pleasant evening, there has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. The action has already started. Plays it out to the wing. He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. Bukatari. Christensen. Must score! Telenolu goes looking. Has he picked him out? Chance! Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. But he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up the street. Chanolu! And the follow-up. Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
He was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. We've just witnessed a player who was himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Not taking it long. That's going to be a booking. Keeper's ball. Right through the middle. Goes for goal! Look at the net! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Inter are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Inter Milan get themselves a 2-goal cushion. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Arnautovic. Needed a better pass there. Big chance! Brilliant. Through to the goalkeeper. Let's get it forward quickly. Drives it in. And it's wasted clear. That's put a stop to that. And the finish! Done very well to get to that.
Christensen sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Shot a goal! Right, the volley, but no.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Shoots! Great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Knocks it away, out to the left it goes. Whistle goes, he's been given offside.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Over to the left. Barcelona have a free kick. You can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka. A lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
It's the through ball. Accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
Takes it out to the wing. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Crosses in a low one. Look at Tani. Cuts it out. Back into the middle. Oh, he's in! Played out to the right. He's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time.
Some first half thoughts? Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may need to change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Inter Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. He's back on the way. It changed to either side during the break. And that's well defended. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. It's a promising ball. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Gone out for a throw-in. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Towering header! Can he finish? Looks for the cross. Danger averted for now. He slid it through. That intervention was very necessary. Damian with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Christensen. And he just whacks it away. Can he finish? Attempts to play it through. Well, now to get on the end of this. Into Milan, claiming a corner. The referee concurs. Telenolu, a regular corner taker. Strict challenge. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. He's got options out wide. Questions were asked. He's given the answers. It's a loose ball. Sweat hits one.
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Long and direct. Forward it goes. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. He's in, surely. Will be a corner. Boots it to safety. Pushes it out wide. Diving header! It's in! Right to within one! Interesting! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you can catch a deep one.
It's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Chalanolo plays us forward are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Face to face, looking to shoot.
Inter can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
He's got through.
Inter certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Correa.
Oh, Chalanolo!
Almost there. And that's it. Inter Milan have held on. Knife-edge game.
You got a little, you can use much more. I got a passion. It takes a passion. Don't make me fly. I'm sorry, happy. We made it birthday. Look at the home. Wonder what they'll say. You got a little, you can use much more.
Very warm welcome to you this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes. The players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here. And the match that follows ought to follow suit. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. He has been fouled there. Oh, that is a terrific save! Let's put a stop to that. Cuts it out. Foden. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Travelling. We sit high. Ake plays it towards the front. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Long ball, but not especially accurate. It's a promising ball. Face to face with the keeper. Gundogan tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge. He just stood firm. He's made sure that that won't get through. Looking to break out here. That'll work on the flag. Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both. And the shot! He's delivered all right! Time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Look, the goal was well manufactured, but the striker probably can't believe he's been given that much space in the penalty area, and he wasn't going to miss.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
He's left his man. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. And the keeper's in command. Kovacic. And it's Kovacic with a delicate ball. And he's there to cut it out. Here it comes. Can he finish? In he goes again. Forward it goes. Great ball, and now the shot. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Barcelona with this to equalise. Oh, he's missed it! Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that. It's Lewandowski. Shoots! That's a pop! That certainly packed a punch. Oh, what interception. Really alert to the danger. Foden, aimed low and direct. Gundogan looks to clip it forward. Looking to shoot. No mistake. A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
First 45 minutes are until the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
They are already promptly back underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Very well to intervene. Stones. With the one. Kyle Walker. It's Bernardo Silva. He's found his man. Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Good interception. To keeper. Try something new. Stones has made his impact already. Kovacic lobs it in gently. That's offside. Yes, it is. There to make a great save.
I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation and he reacted very well then.
Oh, baseball net, bingung montai.
It's Gundogan. Gundogan tries to play it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Decent progress down the left. Questions were asked. He's given the answers. Gundogan. Kovacic. Half an hour gone in the second half. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's played him through. And it's Lewandowski. He's gone for it! And he's felt it! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Our players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't...
Has a hit! So close to drawing level.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Kyle Walker. And there goes the final whistle. That is not the outcome they were after. A truly disappointing defeat. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I still see you in my sleep, and I kiss you the way you're always on my
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Mbappe! Oh, well defended, that had to be done. It's not long this time. Oh, good interception. And it's Modric. Gets his foot in there. Modric. Brings it out to the wing. He's gone for it! Billy. Asensio. Looks to clip it forward. Away from immediate danger. And the volley.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose. Paris Saint-Germain pushed both through. Mbappe,
Definite fell there. He's played him through. Big chance! Oh, Real Madrid! And Real Madrid are ahead!
it just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make a one-way traffic and add to this lead.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That has been clubbed away. Modric. Tries a pass forward. He's got away. A chance! Has a pop! Modric. Up for a header! With his head, but couldn't steer it in. Well played, he saw that coming. Wants to get it forward quickly. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Forward it goes. Looks to thread it through. Stop! Danger averted for now. It's got through to him, and he's there to cut it out. Modric, chance to break. Kimpembe cuts it out. That's been won straight back. Looking to break out here. He'll hammer it! He has done it! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
Paris Saint-Germain are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
And shoots! Great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Mbappe, and now they can launch a counter. We hit half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. They come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Real Madrid clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really...
He's had a goal! Attempt, that's the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, terrible mistake. Modric going through. Bernat trying to get there. Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from the forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Going for goal! Stop. Wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
The referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Towering header! That's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Just brushed off the ball there. That's offside. Yes, it is.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
It's Modric. Is there any support? Shot a goal! This could fall anywhere. He's had a shot.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Alaba does well there. Alert. Mbappe. Is it again? Goes for goal. Oh, Real Madrid into the lead once more.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Real Madrid take the lead.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of neat. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Great chance here to level it up. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Going for goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kimpembe.
Paris Saint-Germain are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they could still have a say.
Has a swing at it! What about it? And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Took a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Hakimi. Marco Asensio. Good ball. Cut out in the nick of time. Was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance, but very promising.
That was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
Ain't long and direct. Well, Red, he sorted that out. And that is that. Real Madrid come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments.
Berjalan dengan apa yang terjadi. Inter di bawah mati, Bung. Inter di bawah mati, Bung. Itu katanya ya. Berarti
A very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This place has a swing at it! This could fall anywhere!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Is it in? They score!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
He'll hammer it! Dispatched clinically! Barcelona are back in business! Courtois reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Over to the left. That's a throw. Needs to get it forward quickly. Rudiger positions himself well and cuts it out. Forward it goes. Looks to thread it through. Plays it back. Barcelona has the league's best defensive record. In long and direct. Has he picked him out? And he's cut it out. Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka. A lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Real Madrid have been scoring with pleasing consistency. Goals in each of the last 5 games. And it's Modric. He's got through. Pushes it out wide. He's found his man. Has it out wide now. Shoots! Stop. That wasn't easy.
Lewandowski really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Can he score? He's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Rudiger boots it to safety. Hits one! It's bounced out! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. No question, that's a foul. To the left it goes, right through the middle. Now it's Lewandowski. Great, he's gone for it! It's been blocked away. Plays it out to the wing. Going through. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. First half is done. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Real Madrid head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. Barcelona get the ball rolling in the second half. It's a clever pass. It's got away, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Going for goal! Very well to get to that. Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp. Modric knocks it away. And the counter is on. Aimed long and direct. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Good idea, just poorly executed. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Now the counter. Well played, he saw that coming. And now the finish. That's what has to be done now, no question about it. No, it's just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim? It just has to be done. Let's make sure that that won't get through. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And he has been fouled there. It's anyone's ball. And the volley. Not quite. Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made. He's got options out wide. And that's been levered clear. Well, this looks promising. Got to make this count. That's offside. Yes, it is. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Barcelona are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
He's left his man.
Real Madrid are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Get the better of his opposite number. It's a foul. Free kick's been given. Modric. And he's there to cut it out.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
The keeper's ball. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Gets it back. Face to face, big chance! By himself.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Very well to intervene. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth.
naik ke atas. Saya kok bisa belum
Wherever you are on this most pleasant evening, there has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It's one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest stations. If you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Inter Milan come into this match as potential champions, but their fate is not entirely in their own. It's one! It's there! There is the breakthrough!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too.
It was a big chance! Keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as Tesco Peter, the keeper just received an A+ grade.
Get himself offside. Well played, you saw that coming. Going through. Oh, good interception. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. De Bruyne. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Mkhitaryan. And it's De Bruyne. Inter Milan have been in fine form in front of goal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. You can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Looking to pull clear here. De Bruyne needs to try one. De Bruyne! Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's on Nautic. Goes looking. De Bruyne. Kovacic. Just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.